What's up YouTube? Welcome back to channel Nika. Over the past month, I've actually had about 30 or so brand new subscribers.
Okay, it's happening. Everybody stay calm.
What's the procedure, everyone? What's the procedure?
Stay calm.
So you guys, welcome to my channel. I had my pre-op appointment yesterday with my doctor who performed my hysteroscopy surgery on me a little bit over 2 weeks ago. First, I want to discuss with you kind of like how I felt in the process. I've actually heard several different stories from different women who have had the procedure done. Some were in a whole lot of pain, some recovered quickly. I don't like pain at all. Like, I don't know who does.
Definitely on crack right now.
I know some people go and get hundreds of tattoos and piercings all over their bodies. Not me, not your girl. I do not like pain. So when I heard those things, I was a little bit afraid of the procedure. As you can see from the previous video, which I'll link it down in the description box, the day of, it went pretty smoothly. It was just the following days after that is when I felt the most sore. And that soreness was pretty much all over my body. It wasn't just in the region in which he performed the surgery, which was, you know, in my cervical area, my vagina, okay? So it wasn't just that area that I was sensitive, it was all over my body. And I think that the pain that I was feeling was more so how I came from under the anesthesia. Like, I coughed so much. A few days before my surgery, I actually had come down with a cold. So laying on my back, flat on my back, I'm pretty sure I had, like, you know, phlegm and all of the cold stuff in my chest and all that. And I feel like the coughing, the involuntary coughing without assistance of me being awake, caused, first of all, my eye to bust, or the blood vessels in my eyes to bust. And then, it was this eye. And then the just overall body soreness, like in my neck and my back and my abdomen. Oh my gosh, my abs hurt so bad. And it was just kind of hard for me to move around. But I recovered a whole lot quicker than I thought that I was going to. And I'm so happy about that. So happy about that. My recovery actually happened in 3 days when the doctor thought that it would happen in 2 weeks. And I actually stopped the initial bleeding from the surgery about four and a half days post-op. So that was also good. And when I told him that, he was excited that I actually healed quickly. But anyways, so that was just my experience. It wasn't too bad at all. It was just the soreness, and I'm thinking that if I hadn't have had a cold and had to come out from under the anesthesia so aggressively, like in my coughing, that I would have been fine. Like, I started a workout regimen on the 22nd. Mind you, I had my surgery on the 19th, and that was probably not the best thing for me to do. Just a disclaimer, I'm not a medical professional. Like, you all know that. I wish videos didn't even have to be disclaimed. But I'm not a medical professional. I'm not giving you any advice as to what you should do. I'm just letting you know about my experience. All right, back to what I was saying. So I started a workout regimen, and it was really light. Like, really light walking, 15 minutes on the treadmill. But since that day, I've actually been working out every single day since then, and I'm so proud of myself. So proud of myself. Yeah, the pain was definitely bearable. And I know that that's not everybody's experience, but it was mine. When I did go and see my doctor yesterday, he showed me the pictures of what he took out. You guys, first of all, our cervix is small. It's quite small. Now, in the picture that he showed me, that mass in comparison to my endometrium was so large. Like, he showed me where he could not get the tools around it, that they actually had to cut it up in order to pull it out. So they had to dilate my cervix. Mind you, your cervix opening is super small. Like, you know how when a woman is having a baby, just like, oh, you're 1 centimeter dilated, all the way to 10 centimeters dilated. 10 centimeters is only 5 inches wide, right? So a resting cervix without any kind of activity going on down there is I would say about the size of the width of this pencil here. So with that being said, the mass that came out of me, I thought it was mini polyps, at least that's what Lydia told me, and I was probably a little loopy from the anesthesia when I made that video. But the polyp that was inside of me was about 3/4 of an inch, 3/4 of an inch. So you have the width of this, and then you have I would say about this size right here. I don't know if you guys can see the, gosh, why would I do that? I don't know if you guys can see the size comparison, but they literally had to cut it up to, and also dilate it to move it out of there. And he showed me it, and he showed me the after pictures, and it's smooth as a baby's bottom in there now. And he also suctioned the lining that was in there as well. When he did show me the mass, he said that the membrane, like the thing that's holding the mass together, if that makes any sense, he said that the texture of it was a velvety texture. It looked healthy. It was completely circular. There were no lumps or bumps or anything that made it look kind of distorted, and that let him know that it did not appear to be cancerous at all before he removed it. And then he sent it over to be biopsied, and it's not cancer. It is completely benign. And he also told me that polyps do have, you know, some intention that polyps can grow back sometimes, but with the diet that I'm eating, which is pretty much, it is vegan right now. If I were to maintain this diet, this should eliminate the polyps from coming back, or the polyp from coming back. But flash forward, I used to have extremely heavy periods and a whole lot of pain during my period. After this surgery, I can confidently, proudly, and happily say that my periods are no longer heavy. They're not a dark red texture like it was prior to the surgery, and I don't have any cramps. I'm so happy, you guys, like none whatsoever, no cramps at all. Like, I was in the car and I kind of thought that I was having a cramp in my back, you know, because like I get back cramps sometimes, and those are like the worst. But I thought that I was having a cramp in my back, and I look over and my seat heater was on. So that's what it was, right? It wasn't me having a cramp, which is funny. But I'm a little tired, so I'm sorry if my words seem like they're dragging a little bit. I just got off of work. I've been up since before 4 o'clock this morning, like 3 something. But anyways, so after he gave me my results, he said that everything looks fine. He asked if I had any questions. I didn't have any further questions. And so he's going to be sending my results and my pictures and everything to a fertility specialist, and I should hear back from them in about 2 weeks, he said, which I don't see why it takes that long to send paperwork across the street, but whatever. So I should hear back from them in about 2 weeks, and then we're going to go from there. This process, first of all, I want to say that I'm thankful that you guys are here with me on this process. Like, I could endure it by myself, but I feel like me making these videos is not only like me downloading kind of like my emotions and the things that I'm going through in this process for me to look back on later, but I'm also able to help some of you guys with my experiences. And I really appreciate you guys being here. I appreciate the kind comments below. Tell me how you found me and why you found me. Like, let me know if you were looking for a video like mine and you just so happened to stumble upon this one and you actually watched the whole thing because it was interesting to you and you wanted to take something away from it, or whatever the case may be. I'm willing and I'm open to know how you found me, what led you onto my channel, and I just thank you guys so much. We're at over 300 subscribers now. I remember when I only had 97 subscribers. Like, I know that my channel is growing slowly, but it means everything to me that you're here. If this video was helpful or you found it interesting at all, or you've gotten some tips or anything like that for yourself from my video, would you mind please giving me a thumbs up? And also, if you're brand new to my channel, you can expect more than just baby talk. Sometimes I post videos of my lifestyle, sometimes I do makeup videos. Not so much tutorials because I'm not there yet, but I will kind of show you like how I do my own makeup. Just kind of lifestyle and vlogging and things like that is what you can expect from me. Subscribe. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. It won't cost you anything to subscribe to my channel, except you'll learn more about someone that you have absolutely no idea who they are. Thank you guys so much for watching my channel. I hope you have a great rest of your week, and I hope you're having a great start to your new year. I couldn't be more elated that it is 2020 and we've made it. You made it. You're a rock star. We're gonna get through this. Just be strong, be brave, have visions and have dreams of what you are expecting from this year, and I promise you that they will come true as long as you believe that they will. All right, you guys, bye.